Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Y&R the Restless, CBS's long-running soap opera, teases a highly anticipated storyline involving Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, and the hallucination of Cameron Kirsten. Actor Lyndon Ashby, who portrays the haunting figure, offered a sneak peek into what lies ahead for the duo. The plot centers around Sharon's mental health journey, and Cameron serves as a voice for Sharon's unspoken fears and suppressed desires. However, Cameron's influence may prompt Sharon to act out of character, so this may stir up trouble in Genoa City. In the mix of potential drama is the link between Sharon's late daughter, Cassie Newman, and Cameron. The hallucination suggests a common thread between the two, causing discomfort for Sharon. Other characters like Faith Newman, Ree Lancaster, Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei, and Lucy Romalotti, Lily Brooks O'Brien, may find themselves in Sharon's path as she navigates her mental crisis on Y&R the Restless. Adding to the intrigue, Sharon may consider drastic measures, such as kidnapping Lucy Romalotti on Y&R the Restless, perhaps to save her from a fate similar to Cassie's. The tension between Sharon and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, could also escalate, possibly leading Sharon to target Phyllis under Cameron's influence. Get all your daily Y&R the Restless spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. Genoa City never sleeps, and it seems like chaos is always lurking just around the corner for its residents. This time, the storm centers on Sharon Newman and the ever-manipulative Cameron Kirsten. Their history has always been dark, but now Cameron is back in town, and he's got a sinister new game in mind, one that could destroy lives and leave Sharon questioning everything about her own morality. Who are they targeting? And how far is Sharon willing to go under Cameron's influence? When Cameron Kirsten resurfaced in Genoa City, alarms immediately rang in Sharon Newman's head. The man was a ghost from her past, someone she'd hoped to never cross paths with again. His arrival was like a bad dream, dredging up memories she worked hard to bury. But Cameron didn't come back for reconciliation or closure. He returned with a vendetta and a master plan that would rope Sharon into his web of manipulation. Cameron's motives were clear. He wanted revenge and power. His eyes were set on those who had wronged him in the past, but his plan was more than just about retribution. He wanted Sharon by his side, not as a willing accomplice, but as a pawn he could control. And Sharon, haunted by her demons and struggling with self-doubt, found herself vulnerable to his mind games once again. Cameron wasted no time worming his way into Sharon's life. He approached her at crimson lights, leaning against the counter like he owned the place, his smirk sending chills down her spine. But Cameron wasn't one to take no for an answer. He began planting seeds of doubt in her mind, reminding her of moments from their past, and insinuating that her current life wasn't as stable as she thought. "Don't you ever get tired of playing nice?" he asked her one evening, his voice dripping with venom. "We both know there's a side of you that wants to break free from all of this. The perfect mom, the businesswoman, the hero. Let's embrace that side, Sharon. Together." Cameron's first move was a calculated attack on one of the most significant people in Sharon's life, Nick Newman. Sharon and Nick's bond had always been complicated, filled with love, heartbreak, and years of shared history. Cameron knew that getting to Nick would hurt Sharon deeply, but it would also test her loyalty. "I know you still care about him," Cameron taunted, "but think about all the times he's let you down. Think about how he's moved on while you were left picking up the pieces. Don't you want to show him what you're really capable of?" Cameron proposed a scheme to sabotage Nick's business dealings at Newman Enterprises, framing him for a financial scandal that could ruin his reputation. Sharon, torn between her lingering feelings for Nick and her growing fear of Cameron, hesitated. But Cameron was relentless, using psychological manipulation to push her further into the darkness. As Cameron's plans unfolded, Sharon found herself at a crossroads. She was no stranger to turmoil, but this was different. The stakes were higher, and the consequences of her actions could ripple through her family and friends. Her internal conflict was palpable. Late nights were spent pacing her living room, staring out the window and wondering how she let herself get into this position. Cameron's voice echoed in her head, feeding her insecurities and urging her to embrace a side of herself she'd fought hard to suppress. In fleeting moments of clarity, Sharon sought out advice from those she trusted most. Mariah, Faith, even Ray's memory lingered in her heart, reminding her of the values she held dear. But Cameron's grip on her was tightening, and she struggled to push him away. Just as Sharon began to lose hope, an unexpected ally emerged, Adam Newman. Known for walking the fine line between hero and villain, Adam saw through Cameron's game and recognized the danger Sharon was in. "Cameron is poison," Adam told Sharon bluntly during a tense conversation at Society. "He's using you, Sharon. Don't let him drag you down with him." Sharon hesitated, unsure if she could trust Adam's motives. But deep down, she knew he was right. Adam's insight into manipulation and his own history of redemption resonated with her. Together, they began to devise a plan to take Cameron down, but it wouldn't be easy. As Sharon and Adam worked together to expose Cameron's schemes, the tension reached a boiling point. Cameron, sensing that his hold on Sharon was slipping, escalated his plans. He threatened to go after her children, using them as leverage to keep her in line. This was the breaking point for Sharon. Fueled by a fierce determination to protect her family, she confronted Cameron in a dramatic showdown that left viewers on the edge of their seats. In a moment of bravery, Sharon recorded Cameron confessing to his crimes, finally giving her the evidence she needed to put him away for good. With Cameron out of the picture, Sharon faced the daunting task of rebuilding her life and repairing the relationships that had been strained by his influence. She opened up to Nick, Mariah, and Faith about the ordeal, leaning on their support as she worked to heal. The experience left Sharon stronger, more self-aware, and more determined than ever to never let someone like Cameron control her again. She emerged from the ordeal with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to face whatever challenges Genoa City had in store for her next. Cameron's return to Genoa City was a whirlwind of manipulation, danger, and emotional turmoil. His attempts to prod Sharon into doing really bad things tested her limits and showcased the complexity of her character. In the end, Sharon's strength and resilience shone through, proving that even in the darkest moments, redemption is always within reach. The drama may have reached its conclusion, but the ripples of Cameron's actions will undoubtedly continue to impact Genoa City's residents. As always, the twists and turns of the young and the restless keep fans guessing and eagerly awaiting what's next.